Hey everybody, happy to see you guys as usually. And today I have a message for you, and this message is it time to clean up your emotional space, your love space? Are you involved with somebody who cannot take a decision, who avoids responsibility, who kind of has you on the hook, not doing anything towards you to be with you together, yet kind of knowing and like put some bait to keep you around? And you spend hours and hours of thinking, emotionally you are invested in that person, and basically that person takes all of your space inside of you. So it's kind of like you feel this connection. You are basically they made you believe that they care, but one day you will have to face the truth and realize that probably it's just a convenience. Maybe it is an emotional attachment, but there is nothing behind it. And especially it's not working out for you because really with all the emotions and time and everything you invest in that other person and your faith and trust, you aren't getting nowhere. It's nothing but empty promises. So I guess I explained it pretty well. So, sometimes you need to realize that you can fill up that space with your own things, with adventures, with meeting new wonderful people. Sometimes the end comes to this unknown, and you just have to face the reality, and it's gonna really hurt for a while. It's gonna really hurt. But then you reburn your spirit, and just think about all these times when you spend on texting and calling, and the other person always calls when it's good for them. They never ask you when the time is good for you. They never take a special time to call you. They call you as a convenience, and they expect that you be there and you will pick up that phone. You give them and give them. You give them your time, you give them your love, your emotions, and you are nothing but an maybe like a convenience in a way. In a way, maybe you are that inspiration. Maybe they live in a really miserable life and you are the person that inspires them, or any other. Maybe you are just an entertainment. Some people are really bored and unhappy in their life, so maybe they are involved in a relationship with somebody else, and so they just use the emotional connection with you just to entertain themselves, so they don't have to deal with the issues they have in a relationship. They may be emotionally detached in their relationship. It might be one of those scenarios when many people have this issue, especially here in US, because when you, for example, divorce, you have to divide the property, and it's a whole big deal, and the money, and the family, and blah, blah, blah. So maybe it's actually pretty common in Ukraine too, that people fall in love, and the person either not sharing about the real situation, and when they share that they actually married, it's becoming too late. But coming back to the topic, so sometimes we have to wake up and realize, okay, this has been wonderful, I enjoy the communication with this person, but it's not working out for me because there is no definite plan. It's only emotions, but sometimes it's get old. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to clean my love space. I'm gonna clean my head, I'm gonna clean my heart, my emotions, There are very many techniques how to do that. I might be sharing some of these later on. But first of all, we need to start loving ourselves and realize that, oh my gosh, all those evenings when I was texting to her or to him, I could have been out and having a good time. I could have been working on my thing. I could be meeting other people. I could be building myself up and doing something that's amazing. I could have taken a trip. I could have go to another class and learn a new skill or something like that. Sorry guys, I'm so wordy about it, but this is one of the problems that are, nobody has a protection sometimes when you really involve with somebody, and sometimes we just blind. We are blind, we don't want to tell ourselves the truth, we just want to, follow it. But, if that other person would appreciate you, you would not be in that situation to begin with. They would take a decision, they would let you know how important you are, they would call you in a time when it's good for you, they would find time in a day to always ask how you're doing, to always find a time to meet with you, to spend time and things of this nature. So, it's time to sit down, take a piece of paper and a pen, and tell yourself, imagine yourself in 3, 5, 7 years from now. And you realize how young and fun and, how wonderful, all that wonderful potential you have, and you stuck and you spend it on the wrong person. So write down and sit down and write all the possibilities and opportunities you can do if you cut on communication with somebody who just basically feeds off of your energy and giving you empty promises. Just write it down. It can be a fun exercise. You realize, write down things you always want to do, places you always want to visit. I don't know, create an extra source of income and make those things come true. Find out some events, local and maybe not so local. Travel to those events. Make your life so incredible. Fall in love with your life so madly that you are fulfilled and you don't even have time to think about any kind of drama. And I can tell you one thing also. When you fall in love with your life, when you don't have a place for people who do not, who take you for granted, when you really enjoy and really enjoy yourself and just do wonderful things, very shortly after that, when you don't need anybody, when you have all those beautiful things coming your way and you doing things that fulfill you, and you completely forget that you were even thinking about that maybe it would be nice to have a partner or a mate, this is exactly when they're going to show up, and they're going to see you as a bright man or a bright woman that's totally in love in their life. And this is where your potential partner would love to be. Nobody owes you to bring you up, to inspire you. It's all in your hands. So to first clean up your soul, meditate, travel, maybe stay somewhere without devices for a couple of days and just let it go, cry, do whatever you have to do. If nothing changes, take it in your own hands. And number 2, come up with ideas how you can fill up your time, how you can make it great. What can you add to your life to make it way more fun? And number 3, prepare for a great life. Open up, make connections, and you will see how much more great things in life you hadn't seen, and now they're all lining up for you. That is my message for today, guys. I know that there is somebody who needed to hear it, who needed to finish the old, recover, and start something new and wonderful. So it's getting dark. I'm actually heading out, but it's only I think it's only 7, and it's already no daylight. It's about to completely become black. But that's not gonna stop me. And I wish you to be unstoppable, and I appreciate you guys, and have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.